But the stage is set for the final. The two-time defending champions, winners for the last 2 years, Fernaldi GIDEON and Sanjaya SUKAMULJO. Won both their previous titles here in Fuzhou, beating Bo and Morgensen in the final. Trying to emulate the late Qiang and his partner Lee Yong-dae, who won 3 consecutive titles here at the China Open, 2008, 9 and 10. But what an occasion for Ting and Qiang. Their first ever men's doubles final, not only as a pair but also as individuals, and they are trying to become the first pair from the host nation to win the men's doubles title here at the China Open since the inception of the Super Series in 2007, and that to me is a staggering statistic when you think of the great pairs like Cha Yun and Fu Haifeng. They never won this title, even when they were at their prime. So this will be the 4th meeting between these two pairs. Of the previous 3, GIDEON and SUKAMULJO have won the last 2. And the last time they met was in the first round of the Denmark 750 event in Odense.
Thank you.
But the important thing to remember is if they've only won 2 of the previous 3 encounters, it means Ting and Qiang have won 1 of their previous meetings, and I can tell you that was in the quarterfinal of the Malaysian 750 event. And they didn't just win, they won very convincingly, 21-17, 21-11. That match in Kuala Lumpur, I remember it well. So Qiang, 20 years of age, born in Nanjing, which is where we had the World Championships earlier this year in Jiangsu province. And they're currently 17 in the world ranking, but they did spend a total of 3 weeks at 14. His partner, Ting, born in this province, Fujian province, in the city of Shaowu. And both of them having played in this tournament previously, both played last year, but they weren't a partnership at the time. Qiang was playing with Lu Kai. Now, in the very first round, they beat the World Championship bronze medalists and number 5 seeds Chen Hongling and Wang Qielin. And in the semi-final, they beat the 2-time former world champions Asan and Setiawan. So as far as Fernaldi GIDEON and Sanjaya SUKAMULJO are concerned, well, GIDEON is the oldest player on court at the age of 27. His partner is 23. World number 1s, and considering this is only their 3rd appearance at this particular tournament, the previous 2 they've won, so their win-loss record here at the Fuzhou China Open to get through to this final is 14-0, 14 wins and no losses so far. This their 9th final of the year in only their 12th tournament of the year. It really is quite remarkable. In their quarter-final, they beat the number 6 seeds, the European champions, saved a game point in the opening game before winning it 22-20. And then in the semi-final, beat last year's world champions, Liu Cheng and Zhang Nan, in 3 games. Came from a game down in yesterday's semi-final. So either way, a little bit of history will be made today. Either the Indonesians will win a 3rd consecutive title, as I say, emulating the Korean pair of the late Jung Jae-sung and his partner Lee Yong-dae. Nice to see Lee Yong-dae back on the World Tour. Or, for a first time, a pair from the host nation will win the men's doubles title since the inception.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Of the Super Series, isn't it?
So many good pairs.
Yeah.
And especially when you play home ground, you've got this little bit extra feeling and support from the crowds and all that. It's amazing they haven't won it.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ting, Qiang, China. On my left, Marcos, Fernaldi, GIDEON, and Kevin, Sanjaya, SUKAMULJO, Indonesia.
Klaus Schlieben from Austria, our umpire, and Richard Ting from Singapore.
Kevin, Sanjaya,
service judge.
SUKAMULJO, Lavo, play.
Well, I thought in yesterday's semi-final against Asan and Setiawan, I thought Ting was absolutely outstanding.
Service over. Yes. 1-0.
But it'd be understandable if he's a little nervous, hence the service error.
Yeah, it's the first big final for this pair.
Both of them have been in mixed doubles finals at senior level.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, but never men's doubles, neither of them, even with former partners.
I think Ting and Duyue won the Korean Open Super 500 tournament in mixed doubles.
Yes, in fact, they've been in 3 finals and they've won all 3 finals. A couple of Grand Prix gold events last year, and as you say, in Seoul in Korea this year.
So it's not completely different to them to be in a final, just in a different category.
So in other words, Ting has contested 3 previous finals and he's won them all.
Yep. That's good statistics.
Yeah.
1.
But as you say, different category, and this is very different circumstances here. Now that's good work by the young Chinese pair.
Service over. 2-4.
Just wide.
3-4.
Well, when we were in Paris, Morton, on finals day, and players from China took 3 titles at the French Super 750, I distinctly remember you saying to me it must be some time since Chinese players have achieved 3 titles in one tournament. And I didn't know off the top of my head, but I checked it.
Of course you did, knowing you.
And
knowing you would do it.
And they had done it on the World Tour, and that was at the US Super 300 event.
Okay.
But it's possible, if they win the men's doubles here, that they'll do it at 2 consecutive Super 750 events.
Yeah, the mixed doubles, women's singles, and then should they win this
Yeah.
one?
5-0.
It's a good idea by Kevin SUKAMULJO. That fast lift, unfortunately for him, that was going wide of the sideline. But the whole idea was pretty good.
Oh my goodness. Delightful. Stunned silence from the fans.
6-0.
That's something we got used to this week.
Yeah.
Service over. 7, 6.
One service error apiece. Oh, I've missed one.
Service roll call.
Oh, service
Too
fault
high.
called.
Service over. 2, 7, 0. Service over. 8, 7.
All-out attack by the young Chinese combination.
9,
Yeah,
7.
this is where the young Chinese are really good when it comes to these attacks. They are so fast and furious and hard-hitting, and they cover one another so well. You know, one is attacking one side and the other one is straight away stepping up on the other side.
It's gone long.
10, 7.
To the mid-game interval
7, 7.
with the
Interval.
unseeded Chinese youngsters with a 4-point advantage against the world number ones.
最关键发育质量，他后面肯定会加力推我们，加力压我们啊，这个打起来我们就出来了啊！现在就要前几排一定要过啊，精力要集中，现在几分都没有什么优势的啊，自己要一定要注意啊。
Well, whilst no pair from the host nation has won this China Open since the inception of the Super Series and now the World Tour, the last pair from China to win the men's doubles title here was 17 years ago, when Zhang Jun and Zhang Wei beat Liu Ying and Chen Chi-chu. Now, we've just seen Chen Chi-chu, the men's doubles coach. He's the deputy doubles coach, and the man who beat him in the final, Zhang Jun, is the head doubles coach now
11-7.
for the China national team.
Play.
Played against each other in the last time that the Chinese men's doubles pair won the title
Service
here.
over.
Yeah, but that's, you know,
8,
it always brings a smile to
11.
my face when women's doubles, Korea and Japan are playing one another. Then Rakumin is one end and Park Ju-bong is the other end,
Yeah.
and they used to play together.
Yes.
So, you know, brings a smile to my face.
12, 8.
On the left.
Service over. Yes. 9, 12.
Oh. He started to move Tan Qiang and then stopped.
10,
That's not allowed, as you
Wow.
can see.
No.
You go for it, you go for it. Partner will adjust.
Yes.
service over.
Yeah, on a few occasions here we've
Like
seen that Gideon is simply
13,
reacting too
10.
late. Look at this one passing him on the forehand side.
Do you think he's coming too far forward in court in those situations? And that's why he's missing the drives deep in the corners?
No, I don't think actually. I just think that the way that the two Chinese players are doing it, they're moving up so quickly into that mid-court area. It's simply catching him off guard.
Oh, that's a good rally.
11-13.
And then one have to say, no matter how you look at it, he is probably the slowest player of the four on court.
Well, that's saying something,
Well,
because I think it's quite quick.
13.
Yes.
Yeah, but I appreciate the point, yeah.
Service
Oh.
fault.
Service
high.
fault called too high. Well, on
14.
Gideon, that's one service fault apiece.
Yeah, I was thinking that on the first one, when the first one happened. I thought, okay, let's see how many we get from
Service fault.
Gideon.
Too
Because
high.
he's got a
Service
history
over.
of being faulted as well on his slow serve.
13-14.
So two fault serves called consecutively.
All.
I'm in agreement with you, Morton.
I thought that was going wide.
So did I. Oh, we can't tell from that.
No. But really good effort here by Gideon.
Fifteen, 14.
Oh, look at that.
Really strong defense here by SUKAMULJO. Extremely strong defense.
Oh,
Trying to have a look at these cross he's doing from the forehand side.
yeah, it was amazing, wasn't it? A lovely touch on one of his forehand defences as well, because he blocked it cross court. There's a challenge here by the Chinese pair.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 15-all. Play. It was service over.
Well anticipated by Qiang.
16-15.
It's a very difficult choice Gideon has to make, because he can go flat down the line, but that's a risky shot, and he tried to block it, but the anticipation was just too good for Tang.
16-all.
Now it's crucial for Gideon not to be faulted on his serve. And that has been a very successful combination.
17-16.
When Gideon is serving, they push it into SUKAMULJO's backhand. He's pushing it straight back, and then they go cross on Gideon straight away, and they've scored 3 or 4 points on it.
Yeah.
17-all. over.
被动就
18,
起来。
17. Service over.
Yes, the channel attack there in between the two Chinese players. I think in the end it was Qiang that actually played the defensive shot. And I think there was a slight clash of rackets which made the defensive lift very short indeed. 18-all. It really has been point for point, hasn't it?
It has been difficult for the server to get points.
19-18.
His points have gone with the receiver.
Game point opportunities, 2 of them for the Chinese youngsters.
20, game point, 18. Service over.
Backhand kill with full pirouette.
19-20.
Look at that. Still game point. Good serve. Two game points have been well saved by the world number ones.
That was really, really good play by SUKAMULJO.
20-all.
Not so much here, but previously in the rally.
Yeah. So extra points required. Missed interception there from SUKAMULJO.
21.
And it's a third
20.
game point opportunity for Ting and Qiang. For the third time, they failed to convert.
21-all.
Maybe experience is winning after all. Let's see.
So having saved 3 game points now, the world number ones,
22,
GIDEON and
21.
SUKAMULJO, have a game point themselves.
But there is this indirect pressure on his serve because of faults.
Yeah, that's a good one though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another missed opportunity by SUKAMULJO.
He read that so well.
22-all.
Look at the coach.
Ariona Miranat. It's the push deep into the back corner that's once again done the damage. Oh, it was earlier than that.
22.
4th game point opportunity for the Chinese youngsters.
It's over.
Would you believe it?
Making up for the other one he missed.
Yeah. Well, 2 he missed, didn't he? 2 interceptions. 23 all. Oh. 5th game point opportunity, surely this time.
24-23.
Oh, that was really good by Gideon. That return of serve.
Oh, what a net shot. Unbelievable. Well,
24-0.
fortune favours the brave.
Well, you can't accuse him of not being brave, that's
No,
for sure.
yeah.
The way that he plays.
Unbelievable. Short.
Silver.
Yeah, once again they put the pressure on that deep forehand corner there, where Gideon really is in trouble. As soon as he's moving forward a little bit, then that one is coming, and then SUKAMULJO have to go in and cover him. He did it really well, but
24.
you've got to be as quick as him to do it.
Sixth game point opportunity. Net cord on the return of serve.
He's done it on 3 or 4 occasions
Yeah.
now.
25-0.
Well, he's made a number of errors today so far, has Gideon. And that gives the 7th opportunity
26.
to Ting and Qiang.
25.
This time they convert. 27-25. And the 20-year-olds from China, Ting and Qiang, have taken the opening aim against the world #1s and 2-time defending champions, Gideon and SUKAMULJO. What a thrilling opening game. 22 minutes.
Kalau bisa mainin ya. Satu, yang kelima itu kan. Kalau mereka servis, kalau kan kita asal lewat-lewat itu sampingnya, sekali pada si ada nettingnya. Ya. Nah, desainnya bagaimana desainnya? Desainnya kalau si tag yang belakang angkat dulu kalau apa. Nanti variasiin, kalau enak boleh kenceng, kalau nggak enak apa? Variasiin ada datarnya. Ya. 然后我们一直在走啊，那个包括那个几年他精力都下来了啊，很好啊，就是保持这样的速度，你的大胆创造啊，非常好。
准备一下，现从这边开始，来，音响师给出音乐，来，3、2、1，开始。好，来上一道场景这边的人。好，16分啊，然后这边的观众，
加油，我们今天比他们好啊！
好了，音乐开始。在场景这边的朋友，
对。
这边的朋友，这边要慢一些啊。好，停止，这边转了。
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
请我们工作人员送上名片，每位完成有机会获得由泰国队提供的代金券。 谢谢。接下来我们继续来欣赏双方给我们带来的精彩比赛，来，掌声响起来！
Well, what an absolutely thrilling opening game that was. 27-25
Second game.
in favour of Ting and Qiang.
Love all. Play.
And in all honesty, Morton, when you see an opening game like that, I do wonder why on earth we stop if we got to 29 all and it becomes sudden death. Why on earth not just carry on
until
the excitement? Because it happens so rarely that we even get to 29 all.
Yeah.
And it's just such tension and such excitement every rally.
It's a good point. It's
Yeah.
a very, very good point.
There is
As you say, it's so seldom it gets to
Yeah,
29 all.
yeah, exactly.
Love.
Seen on a few occasions winning 30-28, but 29 all,
Yeah,
not a lot of matches going like
no.
that.
How many times, I wonder, per year on the
Service
HSBC
goal.
BWF World Tour has that happened this year? I'll check that for Hong Kong. There you go.
1-all.
I think chances are none.
No, it's certainly not a lot. I don't know.
30-29.
Yeah, 30-29.
Service over.
Yeah.
2-1.
Clever. Yeah. His play from the front of the court yesterday against the Sun and Seti one was
All.
outstanding. Ting.
I think it was interesting. I saw the two young Chinese play
Service over.
early in the year, and I cannot
3,
remember where it was, but they did
2.
not perform very well. And it was very obvious to see that they had some communication problem. There were definitely things that they were not happy about, and it was like they were arguing a little bit, but they seemed to be settled that completely. And it's just straightforward and playing really well here in this tournament.
Would it have been in Australia or New Zealand?
I was there. I was
Yeah.
there in Australia and New Zealand, and honestly, they did not perform well, and it looked like they were arguing on court.
It's over. 4-3.
It's definitely GIDEON who's the one struggling with his form today.
Marcus, take it quick, brother. Four all.
Yeah.
Service over. Five, 4.
There's not been many drives and lifts out on their back line in this match at all. When you consider in the singles, it looks like it was easier to play it out in the back line, but here there's hardly anyone.
6.
Yeah.
4.
Well, that shuttle was spinning and tumbling quite viciously.
Yeah, it looks like an easy shot, but it's definitely not.
Service over. 5. 7. Go. Service over. 8. 5.
Do you think the tide has turned? Too early to say.
It's early to say, but yes, I think it has turned. I think that the two Indonesians, they will run away with this one in the second game. What happens in the third is still impossible to say. But I think the Indonesians will take this second game.
Play.
It's interesting, you know, since GIDEON and SUKAMULJO sort of burst onto the world stage and started playing incredibly quickly in comparison to most men's doubles pairs at the time. I think there's been a change in the way all men's doubles are playing, because I think this young Chinese pair, I know they're behind in this second game, but they've been matching them all the way on speed and fast flat exchanges and, you know, going for things at the front of the court, the net. So it's sort of, maybe they've changed the way men's doubles is played a little bit.
I think they have. I think you're right on that. And when we look at the match we saw in France and Paris, where we saw the final there with Han and Zhou, and they also match the Indonesians when it came to speed and power. So yes, I think it's changing, and it's getting even faster now. And the two Indonesians have been setting the trend.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, well left. Goodness me. That was almost a SUKAMULJO.
I was thinking the same. I was thinking the same. Maybe
10.
We will see soon from Kevin SUKAMULJO.
Yes, I think he genuinely did want to change his mind.
Yeah, I think he changed his mind.
Yeah.
It was definitely not done on purpose.
Well taken from SUKAMULJO.
11-8.
And the world number ones go to the mid-game interval with a 3-point advantage.
Coba tembak tempo bolanya itu loh, jangan kencang pelan-pelannya dimainin ya. Dia bilang kencang nggak mati, ada pelan gitu ya. Satu, kedua sih mungkin atau tahu terima set biasanya lu terima set kiri saya ya, codok kan nggak kencang. Oh, kalau mau kencangnya kecilin ke orangnya lagi. Oh, kalau sini kencang ke orangnya lagi. Kalau mau silang, datar. Tapi jangan begini, datar panjang. Artinya itu paling penting sih. Jalan nggak masalah.
20
Dua-duanya udah
seconds.
benar semua. C8 udah benar. Ya, yang penting bola satu duanya itu sama tempo-tempo yang mainnya. Ya.
继续加快速度。
Players on court. Done.
好，谢谢现场的观众们，让我们接下来继续期待双方运动员为我们带来的精彩比赛，谢谢。
Well, I don't know if you remember last year, Morton, as far as the
20
super.
seconds was said. So please come back on court.
Well, the umpire just having a word with
11,
Qiang that he
8.
was late back on court after the call of 20 seconds. As far as the Super Series last year was concerned, Gideon and SUKAMULJO set a new record of having won 7 Super Series titles in one calendar year, beating
12.
the record of Lee Yongdae and youngster, who had won 6 in a calendar year. If the Indonesians win today, it will be a 7th World Tour title of the year, and I know there's more World Tour titles than there were Super Series, but then they have a good chance of beating their own record.
12.
With certainly the World Tour finals and the Hong Kong Open next week. And that's a long way off at the moment.
Yeah, it's interesting when you say that, but that's also if you look at the world ranking and you look at the number of points that SUKAMULJO and GIDEON has got. They got more than 100,000 points on the world ranking for just 10 tournaments, which means that the average is more than 10,000.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, when you play these top tournaments, you get about, what, 11,000 points?
For this particular tournament, yes, for 750.
For a win.
Yeah.
13.
Which just shows
10.
that they have been performing extremely consistently.
Yes, for the new Super 1000 events, you get 12,000 points for winning those.
Can you imagine that you have an average of more than 10,000 points?
But it also ought to be remembered that Tai Su Ying in the women's singles is the same scenario.
Same, yes. So one can understand that, of course, there must have been a little bit of a disappointment when this pair did not win the World Championship in Nanjing in August.
Yeah.
They were major favourites to win it.
Absolutely.
14, 12.
Go!
15, 12.
That's the same again. You see that
Yes.
cross-court attack that's coming in on GIDEON because SUKAMULJO is going straight.
13, 15.
So you think SUKAMULJO ought to go cross-court on that?
He should
previous
consider
one?
it. I'm not saying he had a choice on that one.
No, okay.
But on other occasions he had a
16,
choice, and it could have been maybe an option to try to go cross-court.
In any way, he should vary it more.
Yes, because that cross-court attack is coming back on GIDEON every single time.
Oh, they've opened up a
17.
4-point cushion again.
13. Service over. 14, 17. Go. Service over. 18, 14. Service called goal.
Here we
Called.
Too high.
Come again, yeah.
Yeah.
Service over.
Second time he's been faulted, is it, or is it the third
15.
time?
I think it's the third time.
18.
Yeah.
Service over. 19, 15. Service over. 16, 19. Seventeen, 19.
Oh, strings went in the racket. What a time
Service
for that
over.
to happen. Oh, that is bad luck for Ting.
Yeah, he will not be the last one to do that.
You want to test?
It happens quite a lot, I think. When these more flat lifts are coming and you're jumping into it and
20.
generate
Game
power
point,
on it.
17.
So often that string is gone.
Game point opportunities. 3 of them to force a third and deciding game.
That's good play by Gideon.
Yep, 1 game all.
Second game won by Marcos,
21-17,
Fernaldi,
second
GIDEON,
game.
Kevin, Sanjaya, SUKAMULJO, 21-17, 1 game all.
41 minutes into the match and it's 1 game apiece.
要注意第二局4比4的时候，他们开始接发球有抢放。何其力，你现在防守当中挡上以后出球啊，你要过他，就是你抹的时候加点球完过他，过他，然后整个打起来。他现在就是前面几排不让我们打起来，啊，这是一个。而且然后在对抽的时候，你不要想着先软，明白吗？你线路是对的，他对角抽过来，前后站位，你过去抽过去，他穿过来，你有时间你再开始卸，开始软，明白吗？这快的时候一定要坚决，你出手千万不能软，你一软球速没有了，他就顶上来了，啊，这个要注意，好吧？那进攻的时候也是轮攻你自己坚决，人家轮攻的话，那个距离就往上顶，啊，上撤，还是发球吧，发球质量，啊，第3拍，好吧，啊，加油啊！
我们教完发球的第4排、2、4排的时候连起来，轮过来起来，他们还蛮轻松的，不像前面打不开，啊，非常难。
Well, obviously I didn't understand a thing that was being said there, Morton, but it appeared to me that Chen Shichu was almost having a go at Qiang. He focused all of his attention on him and seemed to be really quite animated in what he was saying. And Ting was just standing, not even looking in their direction.
20 seconds.
Yeah, but I think as a coach, sometimes you have to be a little bit careful because I think the Chinese combination have played really well. They can be proud of the match they've played so far, and you know you can end up in a situation where you actually take the confidence away from the players, and you don't want to do that. And if you have a situation like that where I really agree with you. It looked like he was having a go at him.
Yeah.
And you don't do that because you want to have the players to have the best confidence and believe in themselves, and they have played well. Yes, maybe we have to make a few adjustments and so on, but please focus on the match.
Yeah.
To love. Service over. 1, 2.
Wow.
2.
Don't blink.
You miss it.
3, 2. Service over. 3-0.
Well left.
Service over.
Error on the serve.
4-3.
I think the Chinese youngsters need to be awfully careful right now.
Play.
I just feel the Indonesians could be getting on a bit of a roll. Oof, service error this time from GIDEON.
4-5.
There's no doubt that Ting and Qiang is not in the driving seat in the same way as they were in the first game. They are much better matched by the Indonesians now when it comes to the attack. It's more 50-50, I would say, where in the first game the Chinese, they were attacking and attacking and attacking the whole time. Here it's more level out now.
Service over. 6-5.
That's his second, third as far as the pair is concerned. Yeah, and Morton, I'm just watching as we're looking at GIDEON. I was just looking at the two Chinese players after that rally, the channel attack. There was again a little clash of rackets, and well, we didn't quite see it, but what you were saying earlier about they almost seemed to be arguing on court, whether it was in Australia or wherever it was. There was certainly a couple of words said there.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Ting seems to be the captain in the team.
Yeah.
And he wants Qiang to do certain things, and if he's not doing it, he's getting the look. And I met Qiang after the match, and somehow we were able to communicate. Not that I speak any Chinese, but somehow we managed to communicate. And he was just arms out to say, you know, what can I do?
Yeah.
7-8.
Oh yes. As well spotted by GIDEON.
9-7.
That Qiang was waiting on the crouch defence. Only possible to defend forehand, so aim towards the backhand side. And once again, after the rally, it seemed to me as if this man was having something to say to his partner.
8-9.
Oh, my goodness. Hit and follow forward. Smash from the back, then the shorter lift, and then right forward. And play the winner. Well played, SUKAMULJO.
interval.
3-point advantage here in this third and deciding game in favour of the world number ones. Just 10 points away from their quest of winning a third consecutive title here in Fuzhou.
攻转手，我们也要大胆站稳了防，站稳了，先别着急。你不是很好机会，你去反击他，然后顶上去有什么用？啊，关键是基础的质量，你反拍几个对角漫长，所以给他定下来。所以你自己在起的时候幅度，包括你老想蹲着抽他干嘛？
20 seconds.
你不是很主动说给起来一点，站稳了再防嘛，有机会再抽他嘛。
Yeah, not much eye contact between the two Chinese players.
Good.
And that's desperately worrying if you're a Chinese fan.
Eleven, 8. Play.
Can't believe he got out of trouble.
No.
Nine, 11.
Two good points here by
10, 11.
Ting. Good smash here down the line. Before he had 3 cross-court drives at GIDEON and won them.
Oh, back level.
Eleven, all. Service over. 12, 11.
It's not just that he
13,
intercepts, his placement of his intercepted shot is so good, isn't it?
He's able to take it all the way cross-court, and not many can do that. But I think GIDEON was setting him up really nicely with the cross smash in the first place. And then the reply most likely
14,
will be come cross back, and
11.
that's where Kevin is so good. So GIDEON was setting it up nicely.
Yeah, it's good placement of the smash.
12, 14.
That's outstanding play by Ting. Really well played.
13, 14. Service over.
Oh, confusion between the two Chinese players got them into trouble.
15, 13.
Qiang is not connecting to that one, but really well reacted by Ting to get it. But of course, it was a little bit too late for both anyway. But
13.
Oh, that's brilliant. What a shot from SUKAMULJO.
17, 13. Play.
Yeah. I'm getting more and more impressed with Ting and his front court
14,
play ability.
17.
In many ways, it actually reminds me a little bit about Kevin SUKAMULJO.
Yeah, me too.
Service over.
3 points away from their third consecutive title here in Fuzhou.
18, 14. Nineteen.
2 points from the
14.
title once more. Good.
Service over. Sorry. Corrected. Fernaldi, GIDEON and
So there's a
SUKAMULJO.
challenge here
Called
by
out.
GIDEON and SUKAMULJO. I think it's their first challenge of the match.
Yeah, I think they will be unsuccessful on this one.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. Service over. 15, 19. Play.
Got the net cord on the return of serve,
20.
and it is match point opportunities.
As he so often does.
And they've done it. 3 consecutive titles here in Fuzhou for Marcus Fernaldi GIDEON and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO, coming from a game down to win in 3 thrilling games in 3 minutes shy of the hour mark. 25-27, 21-17, 21-15 in the deciding game.
Marcus Fernaldi GIDEON, Kevin Sanjaya.
Well, it's the second time this year that they've won a third
25,
consecutive
27,
title, because
21,
when they won the
17,
India Super
21,
500 event, it was their third consecutive
好，
title
现场各位
in
观众请
Delhi.
留步，现场各位观众请留步。接下来将进行的是颁奖仪式，我们期待各位观众和我们一起来见证运动员的荣耀时刻。
for the
请大家
Indonesians.
留步。当然，最关键的是我们稍后还会有抽奖的活动，希望大
But
家
I'm
稍
sure
等，
we're
希望
going
大
to see
家
an
稍等。
awful lot
我们
more
还有20多
of
天礼品没有
He
发
Ting
放出去，让
and
我自
Tang
己发挥一
Qiang.
下，实在特别累。今天趁着双11，希望大家都带奖品回家，好吗？来，大家请留步，请留步，谢谢各位，支持了我一下午了，谢谢你们，鼓鼓掌。
Their confirmation of the score, 57 minutes
福州的朋
for
友
the victory.
真棒，谢谢，接下来。